good people of Google want to know, does Jeremy Lewis have tattoos?
Yep, let's go home. Welcome back to Wild Till 9, the best fucking podcast in the Maldives, Lebanon, Latvia.
I've been to 0 to 4 of those places so
and
far.
This just in, Bath.
Okay. All right. Well, let us know if you're from any of those 5 locations and confirm or deny.
Actually, if you're from those places, let's just keep that between you and me. Because we already know. We already know.
No. The finger guns. No. How we're not going to start the podcast. How we're not going to. No.
Fun fucking fact. That's like alliteration that would be worth a lot of points. And what's that one game?
Categories.
Categories, right? Fun fucking fact. Except for that's not really a saying. Is that lipstick that's the same color of our carpet that you've left there just for me to step on?
Is the same color as what?
It's you guys can't see it, and the audio people definitely can't see it.
No. This carpet has pink on it, and that's like a nudie. I don't think you understand what color fuchsia is and how that would never be on my lips.
Really?
So
are you going to tell me?
This is a theory that I have. I think that Jeremy sees about maybe 14 colors total. It's like we've got blue and dark blue, but like that's the extent of the 2 blues that he sees. And then we've got like lime green and like the forest green that he wears every day. So I really think that like your color spectrum is limited to like under 20 colors for sure. So then when you like name off those 2 pinks and think they're similar.
I see magenta. I see Kelvin. I see
Kelvin that's a light.
Wait, what's Y? Yellow. I see K, which stands for Kelvin, right?
No, it's for black. But it's black.
But okay, why is it K though?
Oh, maybe it is Kelvin. I should know this. I went to Prince school.
Wow.
Does it stand for Kelvin?
I see green. I think it stands for. Oh, I don't feel that confident about it.
Right. Yeah.
I see cyan, magenta, yellow, K, and whatever that K is means black. I thought it was Kelvin.
Oh, key color. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Everyone that I went to fucking Prince school with is like, you dumb bitch. Did you not learn anything?
No wonder you didn't get into OCAD.
Yeah, well, that's not OCAD. This is like.
I bet OCAD people know that means key color.
I don't know. Anyways, okay.
Anyway, welcome back to try number 2 at this podcast.
Oh, you guys, we recorded a whole ass podcast. It got edited. Bless our editor's soul. And it just wasn't the vibe. It just wasn't the vibe.
Sucked.
It sucked. It really sucked.
The issue was we weren't funny.
We weren't funny.
It wasn't good.
Energy was just off.
And Lauren's in-ear was sticking horizontal.
Oh my God, I'm not kidding, guys. So we switched over. I'm sure you guys have noticed if you're watching the video version. We switched over from like the big over-ear headphones that you see every podcaster ever use. We switched over to these like musician-y headphones that go
musician-y? They're just in-ear headphones.
They literally go so far into your brain that they almost pop out the other side, out the other ear. Like they go so far in. It is a fight to get these into my ears every week because I've got small ears. So anyway, there's like a little wire that wraps around your ear.
What do you mean? They're like this big. Let's keep talking.
Okay.
Yep,
I don't know what the fuck is going on over here. Anyways, there's a little cord that's supposed to wrap around your ear, and mine was sticking.
It's this big.
Okay, so take that, and my ear is half that size.
It's this big.
So imagine.
That's it.
Okay, well.
That's it.
That's bigger than my ear. That's the issue.
Oh my God.
That's the issue. So anyways, we switched over to these headphones, and then the wire was like literally sticking 4 inches off of my head. And
cute.
It was also the podcast recorded after I did a no heat hair thing for my main channel YouTube video, and it really fucked up my hair. And so I had bad hair. The cord was sticking out. The energy was off. It was not funny. So we scrapped it, and now we're missing the Super Bowl, which is fine.
We're not missing the Super Bowl. We're gonna get to the fucking meat and potatoes of this podcast and move on.
Okay, well, we watched Puppy Bowl, and now we're here. And so this podcast is actually going to be a few days
Shout out to one of my favorite clients ever.
Puppy Bowl.
Yeah.
Puppy Bowl. Moose is a little sad he didn't get a PR package, but it's okay.
Yeah, Discovery, we have words for each other on Monday.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
We'll
Moose
discuss
is feeling
that.
really left out. Moose is feeling a little
As they
left
should.
out. Yeah.
Hey, thanks to everybody who commented back on all the juice, all the tea, all the everything from last week.
Oh, yeah, we appreciate you. Genuinely, I wake up on Tuesday mornings and I roll over and I see Jeremy balls deep in the comments.
Balls deep. I don't know about that reference.
Balls deep in the podcast, in the comments. It's our favorite though. Genuinely, leave us a comment, even if you have nothing to say.
So I can get balls deep in them.
So you can get. Are you now fucking all of our podcast listeners? I think I hate this. Do I feel jealous? I think I do.
Maybe. Some of them. Just the comments. Just the nice ones.
What, you will be balls deep in the nice comments.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Lauren and I have absolutely no problem accepting the nicest and warmest and flowing of just nice words. And then the moment someone has like any like amount of like constructive criticism, oh, fuck you too, Shelby.
No, that's not true. Constructive criticism is okay. If it's just you being a dick, then fuck you, Shelby.
Yeah, you're right.
All the Shelbys are right now are like...
You know what? I saw a mean comment from Shelby.
Did you?
Yeah, that I didn't just make up that name.
Oh.
Shelby.
Ooh,
You can go fuck yourself. And
Shelby.
not all Shelbys. You.
Oh, shit.
That one.
My mom's not even Shelby, and I felt a little stressed by that.
Yeah, I know. We had a girl in first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, whatever. Her name was Shelby. Can't remember her last name. Otherwise, I would put her on blast. She definitely was like a little bit like obsessed with horses. Like there was
the horse girl.
No, it was like a horse notebook, a horse backpack, a horse this, a horse that, and she would.
That's a horse girl.
Well, I'm not gonna call her a horse girl.
Okay.
I just remember that she was obsessed with horses.
Okay.
And she used
a horse girl.
Actually, I think I'm getting her confused with somebody else.
It wasn't Shelby.
I think Shelby was a horse girl. Anyway, she would.
The horse girl in my grade was Carly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, she would throw, and like, this isn't like when I lived in Kentucky and you were a horse girl or a horse guy.
Everyone's a horse person in Kentucky.
Who owns a horse ranch. It was like, you don't own a horse. You've probably never ridden a horse.
Oh, St. Catherine's, it's like, where did you find a horse? We have deer and squirrels. Mm-hmm. Where did you find a horse?
And squirrels. Anyway, so she would get,
squirrels.
She would be, she'd go from 0 to 100 and be that girl that would just like storm out crying, just ripping things off the wall in second grade. Everyone would be like, what the fuck?
My horse girl was actually very mean. She was a bully for sure.
She sucked. No, this one, the not horse girl sucked.
Not horse girl. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Can't be a... well,
well said, Lauren.
I have Noah.
So Lauren and I are going to do this fun new thing, and I'm probably not going to be able to hold it in when I'm in the driver's seat. But for the next few weeks, we're going to go back and forth on coming up with creative for the podcasts.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's a competition because it's not.
Oh, here we fucking go. Now it is. Now you've said that. Now it's a competition. Sir.
I hadn't thought about that.
So this is starting as of next week.
Well, it started last week.
No.
Who came up with the concept for last week?
We did together. Literally neither of us. And that's why the podcast ended up sucking ass.
No, last week.
When I was in the hot seat. Oh, yeah. You came up with that. Yes. Sorry, I'm playing catch up because there was a podcast in between that.
That thing didn't. That will never see the light of day.
No, 100%.
Hop into our Patreon right now for $14.99.
You can see the podcast that weren't good enough to make it to the main.
Yeah. You know, like podcasts that end in us both just going, "How is that?" It's fine. Okay.
That's always a good direction.
Yeah, we should just sleep on that before we send it to the editor.
Yeah. Save everyone some time.
Yeah. But Lauren figured this one out. Go ahead.
No. It starts next week. So because we had to scramble to pod a little last minute, because I think this will not go up on a Tuesday.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah, this will not be up on a Tuesday. So
Happy
welcome
Wednesday,
to
Thursday, Friday, everybody.
I'm gonna say Thursday. I'm gonna take a hot guess.
I think
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Okay. All right. I love that for us. A little Wild Till 9 Wednesday. Honestly, we probably should have picked
Wild
Wednesday
holy
because that sounds
shit.
fucking good.
That would be great for categories again.
Wild Till 9 Wednesday.
Wild Wednesdays.
Wild Wednesdays. Wild West Wednesdays.
Why would it be West?
We live on the West Coast.
Yeah, what about our number one fan in Latvia and Bath?
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, it's recorded in the West.
Okay, but like my brethren in the East, I want to make sure
my
that
brethren
in the East
for the two males who watch the podcast who also live in the East.
Listen, I got some ladies out there that definitely are my bros.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Everyone can be a bro. Oh God. Okay, so today's schedule on the pod.
Nice segue, Lauren.
Thanks so much.
I mean, sorry, nice segue.
It's Segu.
No, it's not schedule today.
And Jeremy's in sweatpants today, so we're all in luck.
Gray sweatpants.
I just want to loop back to our color conversation and say that is the farthest fucking color
this
from
is
gray.
gray.
Are you kidding me?
What color are they?
That's steel blue.
Yeah, but like you can't get to steel blue without a little bit of gray.
Okay, you can't get to green without fucking yellow. What do you mean? What?
Can you see my dick outline in them?
Not from this angle, no.
But can you?
Oh, when you're standing up?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, not every sweatpant that shows dick can be just, you can't just randomly call every sweatpant gray sweatpant.
If you could see dick.
Not all sweatpant ween is equivalent. Not all sweatpant ween is equivalent in the slightest. A black sweatpant ween versus a gray sweatpant ween is not on the same level. And I need you to understand that.
Okay. I do.
Okay.
And I totally. Where would this fall into the black to gray spectrum of ween?
So if gray's at the top and black's at the bottom.
Wouldn't white be at the top?
No, because you don't get enough shadows. That's what it is. You need the gray to see the light and the shadows, the contrast. Black, you can't see shadows.
I think that this chair might be the half of the reason for my back problems. We have to get rid of this fucking chair.
Oh, great timing because one of our mini couches are here. We're still waiting on the next one though. Get excited. New mini couches.
I was trying to set that up like we were going to do that naturally, but did you see how she just
I'm just so excited.
Bulldozed that?
Yeah, I'm excited. Mini couches, the cutest mini couches you've ever seen.
And are they a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
It's weird. Could we maybe?
Because maybe we're like planning for some guests or something. Oh my God, you know who I just sounded like there?
Who?
Yeah, from Schitt's Creek.
Alexis?
A little bit Alexis.
You know what's crazy? I usually don't time them this way because I'm watching New Girl and Schitt's Creek in perpetuity.
Yeah, forever.
Like I'm constantly just like I hop in, and I got to the end of New Girl and Schitt's Creek at the same time. So now I'm starting them both over. Of course, it's season 1, but it's so weird to see both. I usually feel like I'm towards the end with one and the beginning with the other, but now I'm like starting over both of them.
Okay.
It almost kind of feels like a little too like final.
Okay, so today we're gonna do this fun segment that I think Wired coined on the internet, but we're gonna steal it today. So get fucked, Wired.
How many of y'all watch Wired?
I feel like these videos get fucking like 50 million views.
No, Ryan Reynolds gets 50 million views, and Wired happens to capture it.
Right, that's what I'm saying though. Is that we've all watched Wired, not
that being
knowing.
Said, if Wired wanted.
Here's the thing: is that we will never be famous enough to actually be on Wired's answering the web's most searched questions.
Are you anti-manifesting?
What?
Are you anti-manifesting right now?
No, I'm being humble, Jeremy. I'm being humble.
That's like that's basically anti-manifesting.
I don't know. I'm not into the whole manifestation thing.
Really?
Yeah, not really.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not against it. And
I don't want to own a boat one day.
I don't want to have
early
yacht
sounds
money.
Terrible. Oh my God, a beach house? Not me.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe like I'm down to acknowledge my goals, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to piss off the manifestors. The manifestationers.
You're pissing me off. As someone who believes in just thinking about what you want to achieve and going to achieve it.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. I just think that some people take manifestation really, really far.
Yeah, I don't have like a dream journal that I announce every morning out of bed.
Right. Okay, I believe in manifestation. Change my mind.
I don't believe that you believe it.
Okay. Anyways. So
I'm Ryan Reynolds. This is Wired.
Your dream. This is all you've wanted.
God, that'd be great.
So I asked the good people of Google what the I asked Google what the good people of Google have asked Google about you. You follow?
As much as I think that anyone could have followed from that.
Okay, great. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. And so these start pretty easy. There's some random curveballs in here. I also think that you've done a really great job of keeping your life pretty private so far. So I would say my side puts me a little more on blast than yours does. Would you like to go back and forth? Do you want to take the hot seat first? Do you want to put me in the hot seat?
I think it's only fair that you get to drive this conversation however you feel, since this is your creative episode.
Get fucked. This is not my creative episode, and I'm putting that on record right now. Creative episodes start next week with your produced episode. And that's fucking on period. Bitch.
How did you spell period?
With PURRIOD.
IUD. Let's go.
Okay.
Because we have a Super Bowl to watch, and I don't know how we're going to do 30 minutes of content in 15 minutes, but we're going to do it.
We're going to figure it out. I love that for us.
Probably a good way to do it is start.
Yeah. Okay, then shut the fuck up.
Remember when Shelby said we're annoying? I get it.
Yeah, honestly. Shelby was mean to us for a reason.
Yeah.
Honestly, Shelby, Carly, it's okay. Carly actually one time, and I don't know why, do you remember when kids would just get up in the middle of class and go throw up?
You say that as if that's the thing.
It is. I need everyone in the comments right now to let me know if they remember just like when kids in elementary school would just like randomly get up from their desk and go throw up in the corner in the garbage can.
Never happened.
Really?
No.
That literally happened. I can think of 4 kids in my elementary school that happened in class.
No.
Maybe because I have like a emetophobia that's like scarred me a little more.
I mean, that is a good reason for why that would scar you more.
We're going to fucking start. Okay. So the good people of Google want to know.
So the Google search team.
No, the good users of Google.
Got it.
The search.
So what do you mean the users of Google? You mean people with hands?
Yeah.
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 When's the last time you hopped on Bing, Ask Jeeves?
Oh, I
Yahoo.
loved Ask Jeeves.
My mother is just tickled pink by
loved
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Try like DuckDuckGo now.
I don't know what any of those are, but okay, here we go. Good people of Google want to know, what does Jeremy Michael Lewis do? And you know what? This is the fairest question that I've ever seen. And my friend just started dating like a consultant. And my first question was like, what does that mean? Like, what does he actually do? Who does he consult for? So it's the same thing. Like when you're a salesperson, I feel like for the first year of you being in this job, which is about now, like if someone were to ask me what you do.
Okay.
Like, well, I'm
coming up on 2 years of this job, but okay.
Sure. Okay. So he's a director of sales, right?
That's my title.
Yeah, it's your title. Okay, but that's a start. You're a director
You've told no lies.
Also, I want to be very clear that this is the only question that I'll be answering for you, but I think this is more fun because this is going to be chaos for me.
Okay.
Okay, so director of sales for
All my coworkers watch
SaaS,
this video.
A SaaS. Software as a service. Yeah, right? SaaS.
A SaaS what?
SaaS. Product.
Okay.
SaaS product to be integrated into live media.
I mean, no lies.
Fuck yeah, I'll take it. How would you describe it? What do you do? What do you like? What do you do?
I am responsible for new business, which means as opposed to like renewal, like business that already exists at the company. I do new business. So my responsibility is to go out and find new business and sell from the beginning to the last moment before it gets handed off internally to actually do the business.
But like, what are you selling?
Software.
Girl Guide cookies?
Software.
But what does the software do?
It's B2B. So like every single person
business to business for all the uncultured fucks like me who didn't know that for a long time.
Every single person listening to this podcast, this software does not apply to because it is business to business.
Great. Okay, so now that you said that, I just want to be very clear that I don't need to know what you sell.
What do you mean?
Well, you just said everyone who listens to this podcast is business to business. They'll never have to use it.
Correct. But like we don't sell, there's like you can't sign up and get an account.
For this service.
Right.
It's not a social media platform.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a display part, like.
Here we go. Can't wait. Nerd out for us, babe. Nerd out.
It's a display platform for media companies to use during live productions and events.
Right. So for example, during Puppy Bowl, how is Puppy Bowl using your product?
They were using our like embedded voting platform to build on their website. So when you looked at like Aaron Podgers versus like, Fluffer number 3 on the right.
Yeah.
We were powering the technology that was kind of building that experience.
To vote for Ryan Podgers versus Fluff number 3.
Aaron Podgers.
What did I call him?
Ryan Podgers. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well,
and I take care of like the Foxes and the Disneys and the ABCs and Discoveries.
A little name dropping, a little subtle flex.
Those people have heard of those.
Although addicting, online shopping can be daunting. There's always so much guessing in the fit, if the returns will be difficult, and even just choosing an online store can be overwhelming. This season, let Stitch Fix do all of the hard work.
Stitch Fix offers clothing hand-selected by expert stylists for your unique size, style, and budget. It's a completely different and fun way to find clothes that you'll actually love. Every piece is chosen for you as an individual, and it's the easiest solution to finding what makes you feel and look your best. I'm someone who rotates between the same 7 outfits, and Stitch Fix has been an easy solution to changing things up.
Try on pieces at home before you buy, keep what you love, and return what you don't. Stitch Fix has free shipping, easy returns and exchanges, and a prepaid return envelope is included. No subscription required and no hidden fees, ever. Try Stitch Fix once or set up automatic deliveries, and you'll pay just a $20 styling fee for each box, which gets credited towards the pieces you decide to keep.
Get started at stitchfix.com/wild, and you'll get 25% off when you keep everything in your fix. That's stitchfix.com/wild for 25% off when you keep everything in your fix. stitchfix.com/wild.
So I'm officially taking 3 different meds a day, and it's become a whole thing in my daily routine.
I take 2 a day, and I can't tell you how much easier my life has gotten since switching to Amazon Pharmacy.
Are you ready to take your love for Amazon to the next level? Introducing Amazon Pharmacy. Amazon Pharmacy coordinates with your doctor to receive your prescriptions and delivers it right to your door. You already know and love Amazon, and now you can skip the pharmacy lines and it's one less errand to run.
Amazon Pharmacy works with most insurance plans nationwide, and Amazon Prime members get free 2-day delivery and save on prescriptions when you're paying without insurance.
It's super easy to get started. Select which state you're in, request your prescription by either having Amazon doing it for you or by contacting your prescriber and place your order. Literally everything gets delivered to us these days, so why not your medication?
Amazon Pharmacy makes it easy to understand pricing and copays. Your medication history and refill requests are completed online, and you'll get updates throughout the entire process.
Amazon Prime members can save on prescription medication when not using insurance and get free 2-day delivery. Learn more at amazon.com/wildrx. That's amazon.com/wildrx. Amazon.com/wildrx. The good people of Google want to know, is Jeremy Michael Lewis married?
'Tis not.
'Tis not. What kind of ring do you want?
I hated every ring I looked at when I was engaged.
So what do you want?
I don't know. I hate them.
What did you look at that you thought, what was the plan?
I hated all of them.
Were they gold?
Gold, silver, everything. Hated every single one of them. My fingers are so gross.
You don't have gross hands.
I don't like
nice hands.
There was not a ring that I found that was like, yeah, this is good.
Huh.
I literally thought to myself, I'm going to take this fucking thing off all the time.
I feel like you just need like a plain gold band. Like nothing crazy, like no diamonds.
We'll talk about it in 9 years or so.
I will You know what? It's not even me. Mom DIY will murder you.
I've heard that once or 90 times.
Okay, good people of Google want to know, how tall is Michael? Okay, actually, Michael, oh, Jesus Christ. How tall is Jeremy Michael Lewis? And also, can you give some context as to why you're Jeremy Michael Lewis? Like why, okay, first of all, like it's the whitest thing I've ever heard to have 3 first names. Jeremy Michael Lewis. Like that's crazy. Even though your last name is spelled more like a last name than a first name, but that's the whitest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. You have 3 first names.
When I was about to do television,
yes,
forever ago, I typed in Jeremy Lewis to see what comes up.
Oh, who is actually a professor at the University of San Francisco, I think.
It was also like a rapey pedophile in Florida.
Right. So we wanted to brand
differentiate
away.
ourselves from that.
Got
which
it.
is why we added the Michael, because that did not pull up any rape. And it was like a white dude who was tall.
I see.
So I was like, let's not play with that fire and we'll add a Michael in there. And now fast forward 10 years, I have enough SEO to not have Michael in there. So it's not in there anymore.
It's not?
Nope. I mean, like my Twitter and Facebook and everything is like all like Jeremy Michael 22, but that's just because like that's day. But like my name on all of my social platforms are just Jeremy Lewis now. I don't sign my name Jeremy Michael Lewis.
Right, so we flushed out all of the rapist guy.
Right.
Okay.
Well, he's probably still in jail.
Fuck Jeremy Lewis. Fuck him for tarnishing the name.
Let's fuck Florida Jeremy Lewis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man from Florida
who also is named Jeremy Lewis. Fuck that guy for tarnishing your name.
Well, I don't own it.
Yeah, but like he's bringing down the cred, you know?
Right, but
the street cred.
we pushed him out.
Yeah,
SEO
he's flushed.
all day. He's out.
He's flushed. So there's some context as to why.
What was the question? How tall am I?
Oh yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4". And not 6'3.5", not 6'4". I am 6'4". None of this lying half-inch bullshit that we've discussed. You 5'11" fuckers.
Yeah, that's another episode. Good people of Google want to know, who was Jeremy? Oh, this one actually just says Jeremy Lewis. It doesn't even have Michael.
See,
who was Jeremy
we're
Lewis?
Moving towards the right direction.
And yeah, the next ones are all.
Okay, fuck me.
Yeah. Okay. So who was Jeremy Lewis engaged to?
I was engaged to a woman named Kirsten Maldonado, who sang in Pentatonics. And I met her when I was on the Sing-Off the season after she was on the Sing-Off.
Love that. Okay. There it is.
And I wish her well, and I hope she's doing great. I'd call her out, but I don't think she listens to this podcast.
Well, we had a fun call out in the last episode.
Well, I said, let me rephrase that. I'd give her a shout out. She didn't listen to this podcast. I don't think any of her friends do either. I think you had a call out. I was thinking I was going to give her a shout out.
Oh.
But yeah, you had more of a call out.
Let's move on. Good people Google want to know, can Jeremy Michael Lewis sing off? Can Jeremy Michael Lewis sing off?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Well, did I do the sing off?
Okay, so context though, please, is Sing Off was an NBC show. How many seasons did it have?
Too many. Sorry, Deke Sharon. Yeah, it was on NBC.
How many seasons? 6? 5?
5?
5?
4 or 5?
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Okay. And like, if you've ever seen Pitch Perfect, it's basically like that, but on NBC.
And a little bit less in tune.
Sure. Was it all college groups competing?
No. They always had like one token college group that they wanted to like make look like idiots.
Okay.
And we filled that void perfectly.
You guys almost won. What do you mean?
We had 5th.
Out of how many? 12?
10, 12, yeah.
That's not last. That's in the upper 50%.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Okay.
But I'm doing a podcast with the guys that won the group in like a week or 2.
Right. You've obviously come out on top. There we go.
You don't want to win that show. The contractual obligations winning suck.
I mean, that's like how American Idol is.
I don't think I can actually speak to that.
No, but like, like the reputation, like everyone says American Idol, you want to come second.
Yeah.
Because the first is like you're locked into some crazy shit.
Unless
and
you're Kelly
second,
Clarkson and Justin, because I can't remember Justin.
Who?
From Kelly to Justin?
Oh.
Are you kidding?
I mean, Kelly's my fucking queen. So I don't, who's Justin? I don't know. But Kelly
The
Clarkson.
second place winner.
Right, but Kelly's fucking thriving.
My point is, sometimes you want to win.
I don't know.
She was also like the original winner.
Carrie Underwood, I think, won American Idol, didn't she? And she's thriving.
I think Ruben Sutter did too.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, so Jeremy was on the Sing Off, and
I think Jennifer Hudson got like 6th place or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. But then if she fucking is doing so well, she's crushing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Every single one of my friends when I first came out here, like, did American Idol, did The Voice, like did like the round of them, all of them.
I have a friend who works in...
Todrick got like 94th place in American Idol, and look at him.
Damn, that's rude.
Yeah, look at his house.
That is so rude.
Look at his house.
Oh my God, guys, go watch Todrick's house tour he just uploaded. Holy shit, his Louis Vuitton custom bed is to die for.
But I've been the biggest Todrick Hall and biggest Luke Edgman fan since day one.
Okay.
And if you don't know who they are, you should. And you should go look at them up. You should stop this podcast, pause, and set a reminder to come back to it. But you should watch some of their videos.
No, I think you should finish the podcast and then go to that after, like later when you have time.
Shade.
Wait, okay, but what I was going to say is that, like, so I want to know more about the Sing Off. So there is a very
Why does everyone want to know about the fucking Sing Off?
Because it's so funny. You're just like this business dude, this like fucking tall, lanky business guy who randomly...
Why lanky? You could have been tall business guy.
Because lanky comes into play because you were a pretty good dancer, which is fucking hilarious. Like, that is the biggest plot twist that I've ever heard of your character. Like, no one expects that. No one fucking looks at you and you're like, that guy definitely drops his pants on live television across all of America on the Sing Off in an a cappella singing competition. Like, that is the most random shit I've ever heard.
My life has been nothing but a series of a little bit more random events, such as that guy also now dating Lord DIY after being engaged to Pentatonics girl, after being like college fuckboy, after being fucking, like, all these things are just
Your
random.
life is like literally 6 mini movies.
I can't wait to see who I am in my next life.
What does
With
that mean?
you.
Was it okay?
With you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course. On the boat that I don't manifest.
Without my yacht money sweater.
Yeah.
Got it. If you have time, go Google.
No, we've already done this. Everyone's already done this.
Acoustic Cats.
No,
Sing Off.
we've already done this. La 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 la. Next.
All right, good people at Google want to know. Oh, I love this one. This is my favorite one. Is Jeremy Lewis related to Leona Lewis?
Hey, Leona. Hi. Yes, that's a fact.
You want to maybe clear that up before that makes a headline for J14 or something?
I hope J14 runs with that. Leona, Bleeding Love, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I loved Bleeding Love. I think that
You're probably the only person that loved that song. I don't think I ever heard anyone else who liked that song.
Like, I had that on my iPod Shuffle at some point, and I was obsessed.
That was peak radio.
Yeah.
When the radio, like the top 40 was like DJs just dipped and they just hit the fucking 40 and just on repeat.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing was everywhere. Like a great song. I've just heard it 1,000 too many times, not on my own accord.
I would listen to it now, though. Like, I could get down to some Bleeding Love now, just because, like, I probably know all the words.
Yeah.
I love this next question because this is something that you've never talked about on the podcast, and I'm so excited to put you on blast for it. Good people at Google want to know, does Jeremy Lewis have tattoos? Go ahead. Stage is yours.
Can I just show the camera and see if they can see it?
Nope. You gotta tell the people who are listening to audio only, you fuck. So Jeremy, for being a responsible and just mature adult, did something really fucking stupid. This is the shit that you also see in movies. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, sorry, we're not keeping you up?
No,
well,
this is
us.
great. So I have a tattoo of my ex-fiance's initials. That's a few sessions in of getting lasered off of my finger. But the joke really is on her because we both did it in each other's handwritings, and hers is really cute and mine's fucking ugly. So it's kind of like when you walk into a hair salon.
Like, no, like your writing for her was really shitty and her writing to you.
No, it's like when you walk into like the story of like when you walk into a hair salon and there's two people and one has great hair and one has ugly hair.
Yeah.
And you sit down to the person with great hair because you want to get a haircut by that person.
But they actually got it done by someone who had the artistic.
They got it done by the other person.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of like that. So I kind of like, at the bottom of Woody's foot in Toy Story,
yes.
the little kid
Andy.
writing. Yeah. It's like kind of like, it's cute, but like it's not good handwriting.
It's chicken scratchy, yeah.
That's what's on her body.
That's tough.
Yeah. Although if I know her, she's probably crossed it out with a fucking red and just like made it like.
I mean, also that's such an easy tattoo to cover up. Where is it on her?
Same place.
Oh, same place. Oh, that's less easy to cover up.
Why?
What?
Why is it?
Well, because like if it's anywhere on your arms or legs or anything, like that's so easy to put something over top of. But like you'd either have to get something like big and black on top of it, and like that's not a fun spot to tattoo, like your fingers.
No, it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Actually, it hurts to get removed. Putting it on's not that bad.
The best part is that for Christmas when Jeremy and I first started dating, so literally like, I don't know, we'd been dating for a month, he asked for Christmas for tattoo removal sessions, which is pretty cute. Like in the grand scheme of things, to be like,
cute.
Hey, I want to take this bitch's name off my finger.
I don't think I said it that way.
Anyway, so that's your only tattoo.
I don't want to fuck with that legal team.
That's your only tattoo though.
That's my only tattoo.
Would you get another one?
No.
Yeah, I think that's maybe not for you.
It's not for me.
It's not for you.
You know what? If I got super fucking cut and I had like massive biceps,
Yeah.
I might put like a mom on there or something.
Donna would fucking
She'd kill me.
murder
She'd
you.
kill me.
She would murder
She would
you.
never, ever appreciate that.
No. Like
Yeah.
that has no sentimental value to your mother.
Yeah, no.
That's actually an attack
Yeah.
on her.
If I wanted to make her sad, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you gonna get more tattoos?
So anyway, next question. Good people at Google want to know. I only diverted that question because I know my mom religiously listens to our podcast, and
So it's okay that she listens to me and how I have a tattoo of my ex, but
she
it's
knows
not okay.
that. That's not a secret to my mom.
I know that. I know she knows.
Good people at Google want to know. Did Jeremy Lewis go to college?
I did go to college. I went to 2 colleges. Didn't finish, but I went to 2.
Wait, so how does it work that when you leave a community college, you just are able to take your credits and transfer?
You just transfer them. Yeah.
That is so fucking smart. I don't know why more people don't do that.
What's great about it is there's like gray area between, not everything's like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
But sometimes like you can use that in your favor. And sometimes you transfer them out and then they'll say which ones they apply to. And then there's ones that like you get denied. But what's great about it is if you submit an appeal,
Okay.
what you do is they say, why do you think this should cover it? And so you just look at the syllabus for what is covered in the class that you're trying to get it transferred to. And you just fucking hit the hot points of like,
what you covered.
learned.
Right.
The amount of things that I got like qualified that should never have fucking qualified in that transfer. It was fantastic.
I love that for you, Spoob.
Our education system could use some tweaks.
Yeah, I mean, the whole American education system to me is just a fucking mystery, a shocking mystery.
Well, when you go ahead back to segueing into your next question, there might be a few tweaks for Canada's as well.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even want to put that on Canada. That's a me thing, not a Canadian education thing. Like, I'm not sure where that fell through the cracks there, but it's a me thing for sure. Okay, good people Google want to know: can Jeremy Lewis actually sing?
That's a subjective question.
The answer is yes. That's just like another plot twist, like in your character development, is that you can sing.
I can sing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like, what do you mean? There's no debate there. Like, there's literally no...
I'm sure there's somebody out there that thinks I can't sing.
Okay, well, fuck that person.
Yeah, fuck that person.
That's Shelby. That's fucking Shelby.
You know what the problem is? The person that says that I can't sing isn't one of the people that I think, if Luke Etchman looked at me and said, if Travis Garland said, nah, bro, you can't sing. But you're right.
You're like, I fucking
You're right.
can't.
You're
I can't sing.
But if Shelby tells me I can't sing,
Right.
Shelby, why don't you open up your fucking mouth and give me something? That's what I thought. I'm going to reword what I just said. Shelby, why don't you... why don't you, in your own time, record something and send it to me, and then I will listen to it in a completely platonic manner, and then I'll review. How about that?
Great. All right, Shelby.
You got next question?
That's it. That's all for you. I just texted you your questions for me. What interferes with your happiness or feeling like you're living your most fulfilled life on a day-to-day basis? I have been super open about my experience changing medications for my anxiety and have been going through a major transition period, and BetterHelp has been an extremely useful tool for me during this time. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. That's right, real licensed professionals at your fingertips.
You can start communicating with your therapist in under 24 hours in a safe and private online environment. You skip the awkward waiting rooms while still receiving a thoughtful and timely response, and have the option to schedule weekly videos or phone sessions. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed.
The service is available for clients worldwide and offers a broad range of expertise, which may not be locally available in your area. BetterHelp has licensed professionals who specialize in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleep quality, trauma, anger, family conflict, LGBTQIA+ matters, grief, and self-esteem. Everything you share is confidential, and it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling with financial aid available.
We want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/WT9. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/WT9.
This year, I'm refocusing on what it means to take care of myself, and it couldn't be easier than with Daily Harvest. They've been one thing that makes me feel better about my day and myself.
You guys know I'm all about ready-to-eat food that doesn't require a lot of time in the kitchen. I really believe that any time in the day is a good time for one of the Daily Harvest flatbread, which are my personal favorite.
Daily Harvest delivers delicious food, all built on organic fruits and vegetables, right to your door. It takes literally minutes to prepare, and I never have to think twice if the food I'm eating is good for me.
And it's ready when you are. Everything stays fresh in your freezer until you're ready to enjoy it, so you waste less food too. There's a Daily Harvest meal for every need. Smoothies for breakfast, crisp flatbreads for lunch or dinner, and food that's perfect for cool weather like their perfectly roasted Harvest bowls and soups.
Daily Harvest never uses preservatives, added sugar, or artificial anything, and they just launched their first ever plant-based milk collection starting with almond milk. Daily Harvest milk is made of only almonds and a dash of sea salt. It also stays fresh, so you can skip the mad dash to the grocery store for last-minute milk for smoothies and or coffees.
Get started today. Go to dailyharvest.com and enter promo code WILD to get $25 off your first box. That's promo code WILD for $25 off your first box at dailyharvest.com. dailyharvest.com. All right.
I haven't done one of these in a couple years. It's been a solid 2.5 years since I've done like a Google on myself to see what people are asking.
I got to tell you, I'm pretty sure that these questions could have been asked 3 years ago.
Yeah, and the answer's still the same?
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
First question. Tough one.
Okay.
Put your thinking cap on.
All right.
Is it on?
It's on.
Okay. Is Lord DIY single?
No. I was literally about to make a joke about how like leave one more sock out in the living room and I might be. But the other day, Jeremy posted this story of Moose looking really cute in front of the fireplace, and he kind of like panned across the living room, and I had taken my socks off and tossed them behind the couch, and they were like so little and so pink, and there was just like no question. Like if it was a black sock, I could have passed that shit off as yours.
You know what though? There were a couple people that hit me like in my DMs of like, it's the socks that you don't put away, and I'm like,
you still took the blame for it?
Unicorns.
Oh my God. Yeah. So anyways, I got busted taking my socks off, which is a rare occurrence.
Accidentally, by the way.
Right. Accidentally. It wasn't even to put me on blast. And a whole bunch of people replied being, oh my God, the fucking socks.
What I find funny about that is actually the amount of women in particular that were in my DMs going, looks like she doesn't have much to stand on and she's talking about your socks anymore because she's obviously leaving them all over the place. So she shouldn't complain. And I'm like, my guys.
Y'all need to settle the fuck down.
Well,
you've never taken a sock off, bitch?
All I'm saying is girl supporting guy.
Jeremy. Girl supporting Jeremy.
The way I prefer it. Love it. Ready?
Ready.
Number 2. Is Lord DIY still with Jeremy?
I mean, after the whole sock debacle that we just had, yes.
Right.
But yes.
But yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It sounds like there's some animosity there.
Ooh, you know what though? He's barbecuing steaks tonight for us, so definitely yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is Lord DIY Asian?
Yes.
Japanese?
Yes. So I'm half Japanese. My mom's side is...
I'm not done with my question.
Okay.
And what's her favorite type of fish?
I know
because
that's
she's
not part of
Japanese.
the question. I don't know why you're trying to shame me for this. Okay, so my mom's side is full Japanese, and my dad's side is Finnish and Ukrainian. People get really excited who are from Finland because there is a town.
Well, then Finland should be on our number 1 list.
Yeah, what the fuck, Finland? Come on, you gotta support.
From the town of Riihimäki.
Yeah, but it's not pronounced like that because there's a little accent. There's the 2 dots above the A in like MAKI at the end of my last name.
Riihimäki?
So, I don't know how it's pronounced. So anyway, if you're from Finland though, please phonetically spell it out so that, because like, I
when
mean,
no one responds to this and no one from the entire country of Finland listens to us, fortunately, we still have Latvia.
Yeah, but my ego is gone.
They want to know why you don't like fish.
That's not the question. You want to know why I don't like fish.
It just says it right there. I can't get sushi with my Asian girlfriend.
You can literally get sushi whenever the fuck you want. You make it sound like I don't like you eat fish.
And no sashimi.
I also cook you fish specifically so you yourself solely can eat fish while I don't eat fish.
You're a great girlfriend. I just want to go back to why you're not interested in any fish.
I don't know. I love
fish
shellfish.
Is so good.
I love lobster. I love shrimp. But
Not
I just can't get on with fish. And like I literally look at salmon all the time. I'm like, yo, that looks so fucking good. But my taste buds just say no. You know how your taste buds are supposed to change like every 7 years or something?
Yours haven't changed for the first 27 years of your life.
Yeah, fuck. Neither have yours the first 29 years of your life.
Bullshit. I eat way more than you.
I don't know about that. Anyways, I'm waiting for the day when my taste buds will accept fish, but as of right now, they do not. And I don't know why. And I wish it were different, but it's not.
Just someone hitting me on LinkedIn currently asking for a shout out for their fiance, which is not the way to do that. Okay. Fuck. God. All right. Is Laura DIY married / engaged?
No.
Will she be in the next 5 years?
Within the next 5 years, yes. There's so many different ways I could have gone with that, but I didn't know which one to take, to be honest.
Is Lord, wow, this is ballsy. Why did nobody ask me this? Is Lord DIY a millionaire? The fuck?
So what is being a millionaire? Does it mean that you gross $1 million or that you have $1 million liquid? Or like what does being a millionaire entail?
That's the most millionaire way to ask that question. It's like answer how to clarify that. So like would that be like liquid, like in my bank account, like willing to spend currently in like a suitcase under the bed, in one of my properties, in a couple of my properties, a couple of my investment accounts?
Sir.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Is it not?
I don't know what that means. Because if it's $1 million liquid, then no. Like, definitely not. Definitely not. But, like, have I made $1 million? Yes. What?
You know what? Fellow IRS agent, you're right. Not $1 million liquid. Definitely doesn't have it in assets. Definitely. Okay. Is Lord DIY leaving YouTube?
No. You know what's so funny is that like the video that I made to be like, hey, I'm going to go on a break to figure my shit out. The break ended up being 6 weeks. But even though it was only a 4.5 minute video or something, people obviously like just read the title or watched like the first couple minutes.
Wait, you don't think people just like looked at the first few minutes and then just like grabbed their own context and moved on?
Well, fucking welcome to the internet. God damn.
Crazy.
And then I started uploading videos on like TikTok again. They're like, I thought you quit. And I'm like, even if you did think I quit, are you not like a little happy that I'm making content? Like, goddamn.
People just love their agenda.
Yeah. So anyways, no, I am still on the internet. And also I just stopped posting on my main channel for a little bit.
You're also already back.
Yeah. 100%. Already back.
How old and single and not married is Lord DIY? I don't know. It's what I see here.
Jeremy is, embellishing these questions.
Okay, fine. How old is Lord DIY?
I love the creative initiative though. It's actually it's not that appreciated, but I'm 27.
Okay.
I'm a Leo. Mm-hmm. I'll be 28 in the summer.
Yeah, no one asked for any.
You know what? One of your questions for the Google is what is your zodiac sign? And I spared you the conversation around
I would have responded, check famous fucking birthdays.
Isn't that nice of you? You actually have a really cute famous birthdays photo. Mine is garbage.
I requested to be changed.
I need to do that. Mine's so shitty. Please don't. Now everyone's going to look. God damn it. I shouldn't have drawn attention to it. Fuck.
That and your wiki feed. Both great photos.
No. Wikifeet though, fucking, I have 5 stars or 4.9 or whatever. Did I get upgrade? I might be a 5 star.
The funniest fucking thing in the world, and I'm going to have to stop this, is Ethan Klein. I recently became
a big H3 fan.
I got to be honest. I watched a few times. I didn't get it. And it was me.
Frenemies?
Yeah.
Yeah, frenemies. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
I had to give Jeremy a lot of context about both sides of like who
Yep.
Ethan is, who
Totally.
Trisha is, and
Totally. Watched the other day.
Yeah.
And Ethan Klein went in about how he ruined Logan Paul's WikiFeet score.
That's the funniest fucking shit I've ever heard.
That is the level of petty I aspire. I mean, what are you supposed to do to that?
I mean, your life is destroyed after
First
that.
off,
Like, how
it's
do you
sad-
move on from that?
As someone who doesn't have a WikiFeet profile, I'm pretty sure that is fantastic. And I am scared for if I would ever become relevant, what someone could do to me per my WikiFeet profile.
Hang on, please hold. I need to know if I'm a 4.9.
Out of 5? Out of 10?
I'm out of 5.
Get fucked, Lauren.
I thought, okay, so I have 5 stars, but when you look at the average, it's actually 4.9.
So once you get done writing the podcast, head on over, rate her feet. It'll be great.
So beautiful, I have 172 votes. 45 people said nice, 28 said okay, 8 said bad, and 4 said ugly. And I got my shoe size wrong.
What size shoes do you have?
Do I have or did they say?
What size did they say?
They said 7.
And you're only mad because it's bigger, right?
What?
You're only mad because it's bigger.
Bitch, I fucking wish I was a 7. Every shoe comes in a 7. That's like the most popular size, is to be like a 7 or an 8. Being on the small side is like I either have to shop in the kids section.
Small, dainty, beautiful feet.
They don't make shoes in 5.5.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's like it's a hard size to find.
Oh my God.
Life would be easier as a 7.
That's crazy, babe.
Get fucked. Ask questions. Let's go. Next question. We're missing the puppy bowl.
It's over. How tall is Laura DIY and how big is her cup size?
You're just literally making up questions right now.
These questions are fucking like, let's juice them up a little bit.
Okay,
Fuck.
juice them up. Juice them up. Okay,
Except for that question. Go ahead.
I'm a 5'5".
Okay.
I'm a 5'5".
I'm a 5'5". You're answering like Google would ask the question.
Right.
I'm a 5'5".
I'm a 5'5", and I'm here's the thing is about booby size is that I don't really know how it works. Like I really don't. Because I got measured once and they're like, you're a 32B. And I was like, that seems much larger than I should
And
be.
you're
like,
32 generous.
And yeah, and I was like, she's like, it's the same size as a 34A. And I'm like, what do you mean it's the same size?
That makes no sense.
Because I thought the number meant your inches around.
Your band, right?
Yeah, your band, and the cup was like the booby size. So like,
Are you naked when they measure you?
Yes. I think you are.
Boobies out?
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly women that work at Victoria's Secret who also have boobies.
Yeah, but like if I was going to go get my dick measured, I don't know if I wanted to be a dude or a chick and both be uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like when you go to the doctor and the doctor has to cup your balls and you cough. Like,
That's not weird.
he has balls too.
There have been girls who have checked my balls.
Okay, well, they don't have balls, but it's like a medical thing. Getting your
It
boobs
wasn't a
measured.
medical sense.
I have to go. I have to go. Jeremy really liked that joke for himself. He really liked it.
Tell him the dog joke. You got to tell him the dog joke.
No,
Babe.
babe. No.
Tell him the dog joke.
So Jeremy thinks that he hit peak funny the other day. He hit peak funny.
I hit peak funny.
Which is, you know what though? I'm glad because it wasn't at my expense.
Right.
Normally I'm the butt of the joke.
No.
But
Let's go to the
Anyway.
joke.
so anyway, we were talking about how Jeremy loves like regal, like wolf looking dogs. And he was like, you like the, how do you put this? Like the dogs that look like they need help with directions. And he thought that he had just said the fucking most groundbreaking,
If you,
earth-shattering joke.
I'm not telling, if you looked at all the dogs that Lauren sends me in my DMs that she thinks are cute, they all just have this look of just bewilderment at life.
They're just sweet boys.
Totally.
The Staffies and the Shar-Peis and the Pit Bulls and the Bull Terriers
I think we need to clarify that's not Garrett and Andrew.
and the Chow Chows.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
The sweet boys. Oh yeah, they're just sweet boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
just sweet boys. You know.
What is Lord DIY real name?
Oh, it's Lauren Kobayashi.
What is Laura DIY's real name?
Get fucked.
What is Lauren DIY's real name?
There it is. I get that one a lot. You know what? I would take Lauren DIY over Laura DIY. I don't know who the fuck Laura is. It's not me. Anyway, Lauren Kobayashi, which is my mom's maiden name, and I am in no way related or associated to the hot dog eating guy.
But you could be.
No, I think Kobayashi's a pretty common name in Japan.
I think we're all kind of related. So.
That makes it weird that we're dating then. So maybe redact that statement. I don't know.
Adam and Eve, it's okay.
I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't know. And then
fuck off, Apple Watch. You fucking stand, you piece of shit.
Did
Go
you
ahead.
do a stand thing?
Elma, you're almost there. I've been fucking sitting for an hour.
I don't know how you would have gotten anywhere close to your stand goal today.
Okay. Oh, I showered. Standing.
That's good.
Let's go on.
Okay. Couldn't think of anything else. You're like, I ate my bagel.
All right, her name's Lauren. What percent Lord DIY are you? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh my God. I think it was Tiger Beat or BuzzFeed.
Shout out Tiger Beat.
Shout out BuzzFeed. That made a quiz.
Shout out J14.
What percent Lord DIY are you? And I took the test and only got 90%. I wasn't even 100% Lord DIY. So like physically I'm 100% Lord DIY, but like metaphorically speaking, based on the quiz, I was only 90% Lord DIY.
To be fair, sometimes you wake up and you're more or less Lord DIY.
What does that mean?
Well, now that we know Craft Girl fucks, I feel like there might be some additions to that test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do an updated one.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
And now that you're making scantily clad TikToks.
There's one scantily clad
I made
TikTok.
my first TikTok.
Oh my God, Jeremy did make his first TikTok. So you didn't, well, it was a duet. It was a duet.
Oh, so you want to just Achilles heel
I want to motivate
goals?
you. I want to motivate you to create some original TikTok content.
Listen, once Matt, Stefanina, and Todrick, invite me over to do a dance with them, I will.
I would love literally nothing more than to see you doing
a couple of Modernas right here, and I'll be over there.
A couple of Modernas, yeah. Some Pfizer
action.
A
couple Pfizers,
yeah.
A couple J&Js.
I would love the J&J to get approved, that one-shot shit. Let's go.
Yeah, but it's only 60% effective.
Oh, that's low.
It's like 60, 70. And don't let, good enough get in the way of perfect.
Yeah.
Don't let perfect get in the way of good enough. Stupid, Jeremy. Okay. Oh, what's your net worth? Once again, weird how no one asked me that. Although I did look it up one time.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know,
wait, oh my God, I want to know.
Millions of dollars. And I was like, that is very sweet of you.
I have no idea how to calculate net worth.
I mean, net worth is so bullshit anyway.
Is it not real?
I mean, what are your stocks worth today versus Diamond Hands fucking Reddit last week and all of the stock options that we own for random shit. Who knows what that's going to be worth? So as of
January 22nd, 2020, so that's
last
a year ago, estimated net worth of $3 million.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Is that more than I literally don't know how this works at all. What does your net worth say?
Oh, I thought that was for me.
Oh no, that's me.
Oh, I thought that was for me. I was like, yeah, we'll go with that.
Net worth $700,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Spoob. Oh, babe, in height, in meters, you're 1.85 meters in metric. How nice.
How big is my penis? 1.2 meters.
What?
What?
What? What did you say?
Okay. Moving on. So what's your net worth, babe?
I don't know.
That's only a millionaire would say that. Okay. What is Lord DIY's phone number?
Ooh.
867-5309.
867. What? What are you saying right now? No, it's 323-402-5601.
Did everyone get that?
One more time for the people.
No.
The good people at Google.
The joke.
Oh, was it
Let's move on.
Kiss Me Through the Phone? No.
Yep, it's Soulja Boy. It's Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Is that on it? Wait,
yeah,
no. Oh fuck, what is it again?
That's what it is.
What is it?
867-5309.
What song is that again?
We're moving on.
Boop, tell me.
Is Lord DIY in Medea? We haven't seen it yet.
What's that song? What's the number thing from?
A song from the 80s. It's fine.
Oh, a song from the 80s? Oh yeah, that's before my time. Yeah.
Can we play it or will we get in trouble?
We'll definitely get in trouble, I think, right?
No, it's merely a
why don't you do like a little beatboxing behind it so it changes it up so it's a remix and it's fine. Oh. Wait, skip to the number part. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't play too much of that.
I just want to point this is just for news purposes. It's just coverage. We're not actually playing this song.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Well, there goes our fucking budget for this podcast. All right.
That's not as exciting as what's the number that they say in Kiss Me Through the Phone?
I'm thinking about 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones about to blow.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, anyway, holy fuck. Okay, go to the next one.
281-330-8004. And all our listeners.
Mike Jones.
Y'all should know Mike Jones.
No. I think our viewers are. Yeah, they know
Remember
Mike
when
Jones.
Paul Wall was the people's champ? I don't want to fucking breathe for a minute. Watch. Fuck.
This is why I stopped wearing my Apple Watch. Literally.
Is Lord DIY in Medea?
Oh my god. Yeah, so fun fact, I went to...
As a movie star, everyone hop on over to IMDb and see the latest.
I was actually looking at my IMDb the other day, and I'm credited for a few things that I definitely had no part in.
That's okay. That's okay.
You know what? If it helps me get the green card, I was a part of that. I was there. I was on set. I was there.
You'll be married in 9 years. We talked about it.
So I have got 2 years left. I actually just emailed a new lawyer to get my green card started. I have a very expensive $500 call with them on this week.
Okay.
Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, so I was in, I had one line in Boo 2, a Medea Halloween.
The old sequel.
The sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the sequel. And I got to go to...
How fast they shoot that shit?
Oh my God, holy fuck. So I was in Atlanta for 10 days, I think, and we shot the entire movie in 5 days.
So why were you there for 10?
Well, I went to the zoo one day.
Okay, all right.
I biked around a little bit.
Tyler Perry has his own rules down there.
So Tyler Perry in Atlanta
owns Atlanta.
He owns Atlanta. And so I think it's that he bought an old naval base or something. No, not a naval base.
It was something military.
Something military, yeah. So he bought all this fucking mass amount of land, and his studios were so cool. And he has literally every set that you could ever imagine. If you need a school, a shopping mall,
but he also
a hotel.
owns all these old Victorian homes too, right?
Well, no. So those are the like military general homes that you weren't allowed to alter.
Right,
so
but
those
like
stay on the property.
But he can shoot in them, right?
Oh, you can shoot in them. I'm pretty sure. He just wasn't able to alter them.
But like, great.
Yeah, no, it's so cool. So it's like, I think we actually might have used one of them for some of the shots.
I'm sure.
Anyway, it was a very like YouTuber heavily clad movie. And it was, honestly, it was hella fucking fun. I just like really appreciate when traditional media understands like how to shoot really fast and efficient. Because typically movies and TV shit takes for fucking ever. And Tyler Perry is the king of efficiency.
When do you think he's going to have Wild Til 9 in his next movie?
Not
you
sure.
You want to text him?
Not sure.
Do you have his number?
I think I do actually.
That's fucking baller.
Yeah, he was so nice. He genuinely was so nice.
He seems like that dude that somehow has 1,000 things on his plate, but always has time for someone.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Like how?
No, like he took myself and my friend aside and just like brought us into his office and just like chatted for a little bit. Even though I'm sure he has 1 billion things to do.
Yeah, his name's Tyler fucking Perry.
Yeah.
Dude runs the South. Mm-hmm. Also, and like no one can shoot like the array of movies that dude I'm sure does on that lot. I'm sure the amount of things he shoots outside of his own shit too is crazy.
Yeah, 100%. He's got everything there.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, last two. Except for not last two. Stick around. How does Lord DIY have tattoos?
Mom, no. Mom, I have 6 tattoos.
6 tattoos?
6 tattoos?
And 7 when we get our initials tattooed on our foreheads together.
I love that's very who just got the fucking like $10 million diamond?
Lil Uzi.
Lil fucking Uzi.
Uzi Vert.
Did you see it super infected and he like is gonna die if he doesn't get it out?
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird that you couldn't put a diamond in your forehead.
That he's been paying for like 6 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's very Vision of him from Marvel, right? Like, doesn't that feel very Vision-y?
Who else is watching WandaVision?
Oh,
we love it.
My God.
No spoilers.
We could do a whole fucking podcast on WandaVision, but we're not going to be
so good.
We're not going to be a Marvel crossover situation.
Except for we could be.
For the right dollar.
But we love our current sponsors. Okay, last question. Does Lord DIY have nipple piercings?
That's not a question. The answer is no.
That is a question.
It's your question.
that only I already know the answer to.
Your question.
Does Lord DIY have piercings? Show them off, babe. Your ears are pierced for the first time in
oh my
2
God.
years.
Okay, so also fun fact. I don't know how many times I've said this on the internet, but I used to have gauged ears.
So fucking raw.
I was like a scene kid.
That's so sick.
A scene kid. In grade 12, in grade 12 and 11, I was peak scene. And so I had a friend and we
like
both
wolves.
were like on it. Yeah, that was my Tumblr. We were both on a journey to gauge our ears. And she went bigger than I did because I was too scared to go past the point of no return when your ears don't go back
Would your mom
to
have let
normal.
you?
I don't think she really knew what was going on.
Got
She
it.
didn't like it. She didn't like the whole thing in general. Obviously, she fucking hated it. But
And looking back, was she wrong?
regret it. I don't think it
Gail,
changed
on
anything.
your side.
I had really cute ones. Like it was like it was a circle and they had diamonds on the outside and you could stick a pencil through them and it was kind of fun.
So cool.
It was kind of
So
fun.
clean. So hygienic.
It's not less hygienic than a regular earring if you
Just-
do it the right way.
Totally. I'm sure you were.
Yeah. I mean, you know how much I don't enjoy pain, so it's not something that I would like force up to the next size if it didn't fit.
It's true.
Are you trying to tell me that you know my spacing journey more than I do, Jeremy?
Let's go on.
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Who loves scene bitches?
I don't love seeing bitches.
Let's fucking go. Let's fight right now, right here on the pod.
Why am I being attacked right now?
Anyways, so I had my ears gauged just in the bottom hole, and somehow they've managed to close up, but my stylist re-pierced them the other day, so I now have little studs in. Had hoops in for the first time in forever.
It was hot.
Felt like a bad bitch.
Right.
There's nothing that makes you feel more powerful than hoops.
Really, that's what makes you more powerful than anything.
Yeah, hoops.
Okay.
The power of hoops.
That's all the questions I have.
All right.
What can people expect?
Wait, I have a question. Will you guys let us know if you use or understand Reddit? And this is going by example from the Sweet Boys. That Sweet Boys has a subreddit. Is that what it is?
I think it's just a Reddit.
It's just a Reddit. They have a Reddit.
Yeah.
And it's like really cute.
Like they have their own thread.
They have their own thread. I don't know. I
Or their own
still
community?
don't really know what that means.
I think
I
they have
have
their own
no
community
idea.
on
But it's
Reddit.
like, it's so cute. We were like going through, we were looking for things on Reddit today.
What did we find?
We,
Why don't you tell the good people of the pod what we found on the good people of Reddit?
This is why you have to stay at the end of the pod, because you have the good shit at the end. So we found a video of a penis jizzing on a photo of me, is what we
I mean,
found.
a video.
We found
About 12 small dicks. Small, ugly. Once again, guys, ugly. Ugly. Like, I guess if you were going to take a video of the picture being jizzed on,
yeah.
and your dick looks like there was an accident, maybe just...
Hey, some dicks just have curves.
Yeah, but that thing was like...
The hand motion that Jeremy's doing
gross.
right now.
And you know what? When you actively are commenting on pictures of my girlfriend, I
Yeah.
get to make fun of you.
That's true. Yeah,
Yep.
you do get that right.
Who has an ugly penis?
That's-
You do. Who should have kept that in their phone? You.
Who should have put that in the drafts? You.
Who is embarrassed? Who should be embarrassed?
Yeah.
You.
Anyway, not a compliment.
No, it's, oh, by the way, it's not that fine. That's everyone has that right.
Yeah, that
It's
is
weird.
That is your business.
Yeah.
That is your business.
What if you'd gone on just a bunch of pictures of me doing it to you?
Babe, look how many guys think I'm really hot.
And I'm like, for sure. What if I did it just to boost your ego?
It's okay. I don't need that. We're fine.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
a strong, confident bitch.
Yeah,
For
especially in
sure.
hoops. Especially in
Totally.
hoops.
In your hoops.
In my hoops.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we were doing on Reddit. That's how we got there. And
Little segue.
little sagoo over to Reddit and a little sagoo to some fucking jizzing on picture. You know what the worst part is that they jizz on their own phone. Because it's not like they went on their Canon M250 printer and printed a picture out. It's like they're just jizzing on their screen.
It's kind of gross.
I don't think I realized that was the thing that happened.
That's not a thing that happens often.
Okay, so that's not common practice?
I don't believe, and I'm going on a limb that I can say this and no one's going to call me on it because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened. I don't think I've ever came anywhere near my phone.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That feels unsanitary.
It's not sanitary.
It's not.
Is cum that unsanitary? Is it like spinal fluid, which is like kind of sterile?
I have no idea.
Medical experts, let's not waste your opinion on this one.
Well,
Let's stand by for later.
I've already claimed that the vaginas don't spread COVID.
There are 3 people still listening to this podcast. We need to end it. Next week, we are bringing the fucking fire.
It's your turn.
So we're bringing the fire.
Well, we'll see.
Stay tuned.
See. Bye.